Welcome to my channel. Today we are a little festive looking, colorful because spring is here and I think it's time to put on some colors and embrace the light around us finally. Today we're going to try Synth-Pop and we're gonna follow a little steps what my Instagram people are saying. So I asked two questions. One is like what type of song you want, sad or happy, so we're gonna go with that route, and the second is what words I can use there. So let's go look at the social media what people are saying. Hi, my name is Victoria. I'm a singer and a songwriter and I'm learning producing, and we're trying to create my first album about my emotional wounds that became my strength. I want to make you feel free and creative, that you feel open enough to experience your life in different colors. So that's the vibe we are going with this channel. If you're an artist and you want a community where you can speak and share your music, then I'm with a Discord group, Biggest Art Collective. I plan to build a community where we can talk to each other, share each other, make collaborations hopefully. So feel free to join the group and share me your music and join the competitions we're about to make there. Let's jump into my FL Studio to see what we can make today. I opened my FL Studio and I already chosen a BPM which is 112. I really wanted to try it because of the fact you have seen me trying different like synths and stuff, and I feel like maybe that's a vibe we can try out. I have done a song in my past similar to Synth-Pop, which is not out anymore, but I feel like it's a fun thing to try out. We're choosing an A major, so let's see what we can do. I think I'm gonna start with synth instead, so we're just gonna try to find something. Oh my god, I don't even know where. So I'm just gonna use like the stock plugins that are in FL Studio. Let's look for something. I have one in mind, but I can't find it. It's here. Perfect. I'm gonna look for flex. Let's see if there's so many cool synths. I have with me a MIDI, launch key MIDI. You know what I'm using. This little piano. I'm gonna play with that. Okay, that was crazy. I want something like clean. Because my followers voted for sad song, it was between sad and happy. You can see in this screenshot, I did screenshot of it. So we're gonna go for a sad song. Let's try to find some melancholic synth or something. Okay, I like that. So let's put up some chords. This time we're gonna go here. I'm gonna share you something. If you don't know the keys or stuff, you can just like go here for stamp, I think. We can go for major. Can I just click what I want? Let's see. I'm gonna go for major. I'm gonna go for major. I'm just gonna build quickly like some major chord progressions and then we'll continue with that. So I made it pretty easy to understand, so it's like it goes back A, then B, A, and B, so I made like a full of chords, and then I'm just going to add this on a track 5, and I'm going to add him a EQ to cut it a little bit out so I can add another like instruments. I'm gonna add synth 1. Let's add it a color orange or something. I'm gonna add a normal EQ that they have in here. So we're just gonna cut like the lower parts a little bit so it's like high pass. Let me just synth is gonna be like in the middle, like that's why we're EQing it, because to like clean it up. I'm just gonna play the pattern and we're gonna see what else we can add here. Maybe something extra, usually they make like in Synth-Pop like layers and layers on layers, I guess. Let's see, Morphine has interesting stuff. same pattern. I'm gonna open the piano roll. So any strings would be awesome. I think here was this one, no? I think I'm gonna add this. This has like an atmospheric space to it. Maybe I'm just taking a bunch of bad stuff together, but I'm just feeling like that, alright? That's the most important thing. I'm gonna put it on 7 and let's draw it in. So we're gonna try Sakura to create like this effect of like dun 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 dun, like the faster type of effect. They have this harp. I really like the sound of that. I'm gonna take these chords in here and I'm going to Ctrl C to go to here. Oops, wait. I'm gonna click here to Ctrl V. So now we have everything in here, and what we can do is snap. Nope. Chop it. Let's listen to that craziness. I think it's not per good, but let's. Then we're gonna add some bass. I'm gonna choose morphine. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna take the root notes from here. Let's see what we can do. Alright, I can put it here. Then maybe we can chop it. Let's do a quick chop. Okay, this is too much. Let's change the color to yellow. And this is gonna be a base 2. I'm just gonna layer it. Usually you could make with 8 to 8, you can make it. I haven't done it for some time, but I think I wanna go with the plugins today. A quick EQ. Let's add an EQ. And this is going to be a low pass. So we only want it to be in dark. So we want this to be only in the low shelf, so it's only in the dark end in music. I'm gonna add some guitar as like I'm trying to follow few people, like how they do, just to test everything out, and then hopefully it will make sense and it sounds a little bit like a synth-pop type of thing. Okay, so there's something new I just learned. You go to you go to tools, you click strum, and then you can play around with this knob. So we're gonna try that. I found this cool strummizer that makes it more like guitar, like how it's gonna play it. So let's see how crazy it's gonna sound. I think I want to test a little bit more, maybe more time. I don't know what I did, but we tested something. Maybe we can use it to some parts, so you never know if you build the structure. You don't have to always use everything. Oh my god, it's looking like a disaster. Oh my god. So I think I'm gonna just add like a little lead moment there with this creepy cursed sound. It sounds creepy, but I think it's cool. Okay, let's make a quick drum set. I'm gonna add here drum. Something punchy. Okay. We want something more electronic, I think. So let's see. Okay, we're gonna try the 90 monster kick. 2 minutes is pretty fast, so that's what we're going for. So let's look for some snares. Okay, it sounds a little cringe maybe, but doesn't matter. Make them a little special, Okay, I'm gonna take that off. We're gonna add the kick to be on the low end. Whatever I'm making, it looks like a horrible mess, but I think sometimes you just gotta keep on going. I think it's time to build a quick structure. I'm just gonna push everything here. Give a little space for myself to think what's gonna happen here. I'm just gonna add a bass line first here, I think. I'm going to split the guitar, the drums, just so we can have like a little variety maybe in the beginning. I'm thinking it has to be a little longer, but okay, whatever. We're gonna just keep it quite simple for us. Sometimes I don't really know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm just making more mess, but it's okay. Like, I feel like it's something new, and I'm already feeling dead, literally dead after doing it. Maybe some sounds are not that good, but I mean, I tried. We use so much 80s stuff even in our style, like what we wear, and also in music. That's really interesting to me, like how we're going kind of like back also to bring it to our new version of our, you know, learned knowledge what we do. And I feel like that's awesome to have like different elements in your song. I think I didn't choose really good chords. They sound a little bit cringy, springy, whatever. So I looked, my followers haven't written any words, so I guess the word is gonna be silence. So I'm gonna just try to do something with the silence and sad type of beat, because that's what won my Instagram. My life. It's not really safe, it's gonna fall most likely, but it's okay. It's definitely not that good, and it's kind of cringy, but and it's not really sad, but I guess we're gonna make the words kind of different. I think this lead sucks. Like, I don't like it. I really want to change it. Okay, let's try some different lead. I'm not really happy with it. I already made like a first draft of idea, and then I'm gonna try to make some words out of it. So let's try to do that. Pretty much like a mumbling here. Everybody knows that there's no way to go away from things you've done. We just hope it's. You know, I'm not clicking somewhere. It's just that there's some little space in here. Everybody knows that there's no way to go away from things you've done, but we hope that. These are not good words. Knows that there's no way to go and choose to be randomly. A mad little pony, what? A mad, crazy hero. Or maybe I was trying too hard to be that. Let's say it's about a hero that you chosen to save someone, but actually you didn't need to save someone. So maybe we can go with that route. Everybody knows there's no way to be, and just to be randomly. Everybody knows that there's no way to be. Everybody knows there's no way to be, and choose to be a random mad crazy. It's like you know, you were saying like the descriptive words. Just to be a random mad crazy hero. This is so cringe. It's like, maybe I tried too hard, but I should have just slept and chill out, you know? But I should have just taken out my sleep back. I know, guys, you wanted a sad song, but look, I'm in a good mood and a jumpy mood. It's still in major, which should make it. Oh, major. Why did I didn't do it the song in minor? Look, things happen. We're just making a happier song. It's fine. Maybe, but like I said, we can make it like a twisted, sad, happy song. Yeah, like I said, you're trying to save someone, but actually you should have just be calm and let them be. But you know, these relationships where you're like trying to save the other person, but you should have actually focused on yourself instead. Like, they became like a project. Why do I make a high song and I barely can sing right now? Wait, let's relax the body, you know, before singing. I'm not actually really comfortable to scream now, so like, I think I'm gonna write this other way I wrote it. This challenge of trying different songs really makes me feel like what I'm doing is my thing, truly. But I feel like it's so important because I think I learned so many good things about different things. I'm starting to become also more confident, and it gives me like a broader view of like how things are done. Like, of course, I don't do them like professionally, like super great, but I do them quite decent, I think. And I think if you like try different things, you just learn different ways, and maybe you can add something to your music. That's what I always talk about, right? Because it truly is that. Like, if you try different genres, you're not only one way, you're like you're a multivitamin. You're not just C vitamin, you're everything. You give everything, you know? My crazy hero. I'm not the same if I do it again and again, and you burn me to ashes. Just to be a random, my crazy hero. We can call it done, and for the next sessions we can start to make my album stuff work, because I feel like we learned so much, we learned so many different stuff, and it's kind of time, you know. Here's our final product. Let's go. Everybody knows that there's no way to be, and just to be a random mad crazy hero. Maybe I was trying too hard to be that. All I needed was to take on my sleep bag. I am not the same if I do it again and again, and you burn me to ashes. I am not the same, 'cause I do it again and again, and I waste my time. So here we are. Such a fun project, such interesting project, and I'm also doing it on the second day because I couldn't really finish it the last time. Went so late and I was doing some other things, but until next time, don't forget to check out when I was making Estonian song. It was also a really cool experience, and I think next video is going to be me in Berlin, so you will see my traveling video. Then we continue making my album. More vlog styles are coming. I feel like I want to share you the process of how to even like do album and how to tackle that. So thanks so much, have a nice day.